It's time for your top plays of the week. This is Lawrence Tanner, public address announcer for the Los Angeles Lakers. Ready to vote for your first winner of Season 5? Huh, me too. Let's check out this week's Top 4. Our first play is from My Park Llama in the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So here's Miami's starting group. Tim Hardaway is out there with Wade. Then it's James. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Mourning in at the 4 spot. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Timberwolves foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Heat shoot their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
No good on that one.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
No luck that time either. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
Adebayo is checked in for Shaq. Gasol, the pass to Gugliotta. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Wade. And he gets the bucket.
And so calm, even when pressured. Wade, so good at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Here's Cassell. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And so here is Miami. It's a 3-point game. Good ball movement here by Miami. LeBron, no luck.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Cassell. Back to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Great at finding open teammates, and you want Cassell feeding the shooters.
Wade outside. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. Adebayo kicks to Wade. Down low. Here's LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Making the D look helpless. James is just locked in once he gets this close.
Timberwolves on offense. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Garnett in the post. He's guarded by Adebayo. Shots good by Garnett.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now here's LeBron. Wade dishes to James. It's good from long range. LeBron's got 5.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's Gugliotta, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. James misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
And guys, you can't let an exceptional rebounder like Garnett get that kind of position. That's how he finds those second chance moments.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Look at Kevin Garnett. What a contribution.
Well, he's been destroying them inside. And they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Now here is Hardaway. Here's Garnett. LeBron grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Garnett. Alonzo Mourning unable to get his shot to go. Garnett finds Love, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
High basketball IQ. Kevin Love gets it done with intelligence.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by Miami.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one, sending it right over the top to the shooter.
The Heat trail by 9. Feeds to Butler. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Here's Marbury. It's tipped. Butler against Butler.
And what I appreciate about Butler is how tough he is. This guy welcomes going into contact while shooting.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates. Yeah, easy call.
For Minnesota, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The free throw drops for Towns.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Butler, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Butler's got 5.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Timberwolves leading by 6. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Bosch with the bucket.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Towns. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Three-pointer, Butler, and the Heat. Another three.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on Shooter.
Tipped away and stolen by Butler. Up the floor. And slam dunk by Butler.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Marbury passes to Ryder. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. Heat also with the sub. Rice is checked in. Now, here's Rubio. Not a lot of room. And Garnett with the slam.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Ryder. All alone. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time. Dragic left side. No good on the last second attempt there. Kevin Garnett, a big ticket. He's feeling it tonight. And has been the driving force for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. We've got Hardaway. He's out there with Dwayne Wade, and it's Rice in at the small forward position.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
And here's Rubio. After Dwayne Wade hitting the three, wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Rice kicks to Wade. With the shot. Here's Shaq. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Rubio with it. Hardaway picks him up. Here's Gugliotta. Here's Leitner, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Wade. Here he goes, and Wade slams it in.
I mean, what an athlete this guy is. Wade cuts to the rim with such effortless grace.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Hardaway against Rubio. Love high post. No good again that time. The Heat leading by 5. Wade kicks to Rice. O'Neal passes to Rice. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Rice has got his first 3 points of the game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout, if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Minnesota making a switch here. Cassell's checked in. Here's Gugliotta. Lays it up and banks it in.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Miami.
O'Neal with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Hardaway from outside. Good on the triple. Hardaway's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
That one goes. Count it. Wade's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds them.
Wade's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Serbiak, and Wade sends it back. Pushing it up. Here's Hardaway, and that one drops. And it's an 11-point Miami lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Miami.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Wade's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Cassell gets the bucket. Cassell's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low. Finding a high percentage look there.
Wade finds O'Neal. Count that one. And the Heat lead by 13.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Cassell, the pass to Love. Here's Leitner. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Back to Wade. From deep, James. Gugliotta grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the basket by Serbiak.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
Basket counts.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Cassell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morning passes to Hardaway. James, that's a 2-pointer. And again, LeBron missing. Timberwolves trail by 10. The pass to Cassell from outside the arc. And it's Morning with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. And the Timberwolves call time.
Give him a hand, fans. You're hot.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Towns dishes to Garnett. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
That one falls. Butler's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Rest of the bounce pass. Here's Towns. The shot's good on the assist by West.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
James misses.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
He takes it in. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Morning. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you gotta love the fire that Morning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
It's his first trip to the line. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Butler's checked in. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Passes it to Towns. And here is Butler. Still scoreless. Kicks it out to Garnett. Second chance shot. Miami grabs the miss. Mourning's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Marbury, and the rejection by James.
And you love the pride Jones has in his defense. He makes life very difficult for shooters.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the Heat. They're up by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 12 points and 1 steal. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison, playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. We've got a whole nother half. I'm so excited.
Kenny, let's get your insight on the Timberwolves.
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against the team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think they're...
And that wraps up the half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Garnett out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Cassell, and it's Gugliotta in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Cassell. Serbiak passes to Cassell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Shaq.
Cassell is a crafty player. He takes his drive right into the defender and gets fouled.
And so Cassell nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And then Wade slams it in.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Timberwolves trail by 12. From past the arc, and the basket by Serbiak. Serbiak's got 11 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Got that one up quick.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Serbiak. He's got 11. Puts it up from 12. Good on the jump shot. 13 points in the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Mourning. Pass to Wade. Second shot opportunity. And no good. Excellent D there from Garnett. From downtown, they get it again. Love the pass to Gugliotta. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. To the middle, here's Gugliotta, and it's sent back by O'Neal. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Minnesota calls timeout. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Love with a wide open look. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Serbiak passes to Garnett. Miami grabs the miss. Morning's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wade for 3. Gugliotta grabs the board. Gugliotta's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Morning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Morning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Wade for 3. Another miss by Wade. Timberwolves trail by 8. From the arc. Serbiak, no block. Wade, bounce pass. O'Neal finds Hardaway. And here's Wade. And here's LeBron outside. Love grabs the board.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Good on the bucket. Gugliotta's got 10 points in the game. Miami leading by 6. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Back to Hardaway. Wade outside. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
To the inside, and Love throws it down.
Oh, I didn't know that he still had it in him. Kevin Love, a little bit of thunder.
And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. Here's James. What a hit from James. That was a tough jumper. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Serbiak. Wade is covering. Gugliotta passes to Serbiak. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
The Heat making a switch here.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Count that one. And now it's only a 5-point Miami lead.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Butler finds Dragic. And a miss there on the triple.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Takes the 13-footer. Count that bucket. 10 points for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And yes, it's good.
And the release of Butler's jumper, it's so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range.
Cassell against Wade. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Shot's good by Butler.
And you can tell he welcomes contact. Butler wants to physically dominate.
Cassell against Wade. Wasted no time on that one. Cassell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
And they get it back. Tries again, and it's Miami with another.
And that's a hardened hustle play. And Wade is that kind of player, getting the second chance points for his team.
Pass to Towns. Here's Cassell. Jacks up a 3. Goes up again. Towns with the bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Heat leading by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dragic, and he makes good on the layup.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
Here's Brandon. No scoring in this one. Chalk up 2 there. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Wade. Rebound by Serbiak. They get a hand on it. Butler with the steal. With 4 seconds on the clock.
A do-it-all guy for several teams now. Jimmy buckets in full effect.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Heat lead by 5. And we'll return shortly.
79.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. LeBron James is out there with Butler. Then it's Jones. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Mourning in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but nice defensive read from Love. Awesome job coming up with the block.
The Heat leading by 3. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Mourning. Mourning's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Ball's knocked loose. Now the pass to Garnett. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Jones, no luck. Here's Ryder. Guarded by Hardaway. Ryder, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's James outside. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Mourning's shot is good.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Minnesota calls timeout. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus, and meet everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
With the handle that Tim Hardaway has, boy, he can be fun to watch. There's an obvious joy to his game that you have to appreciate.
And Miami making a change here. Bosh is checked in.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
Fader on the way. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Kevin Garnett.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hands.
Here's Bosh. Miami no good on that time either. Bosh has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's West. And that one hits back iron. Bosh will bring it up for Miami. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
Passes it to Marbury. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Marbury's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Minnesota with the rebound. West outside. And stolen by James. Here's Hardaway. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 6. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
And the Heat with some changes. Smith checked in for Jones, and it's Dragic in for Tim Hardaway. Miami leading by 6. Dragic gets the bucket.
Look at Mourning making the unselfish play, giving it away rather than forcing the shot.
And the Timberwolves with possession. Here's Marbury. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
West with the drive.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And that one drops for him. Mourning's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the strength from Mourning, powering through the contact and converting there.
Inside, here's Garnett. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 21 points for Garnett.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses, commanding the rock on important possessions here down the stretch.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Garnett. And he uses the glass on the layup. Garnett's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and James throws it down.
Ron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Cassell. And another three for Minnesota.
Moving once again. He is one of the best shooters in the league.
Lets it go from 11, and it's Wade. That time on the assist by James.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. The long-distance three is buried.
The three-point shot LeBron has added to his game over the last few years. Well, look, like the guy needed any more help. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Market time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Substitution on court.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Lightning quick release from Love there.
LeBron with it. Picked up by Love. Butler way outside. Kept alive, Minnesota.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wade.
Substitution.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Timberwolves foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
One of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure Coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here. So much experience. Love is absolute nails down the stretch.
Count it. And the Heat lead by 7.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Outside Butler takes the 3. Trifecta.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They lead by 4. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From deep LeBron. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.